How do you stay focused in a very dry reading comprehension passage? Like it's just, I don't know, it's so boring that you're kind of reading through it, and then by the time you reach the second paragraph, you didn't absorb the first paragraph because it was so boring.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. And part of it is fake it till you make it. You have to fake interest in it and act like it's the most interesting thing in the world. And another thing I would do is I would try to caricature or exaggerate the positions presented in the passage to make it more real world relatable. Like there's one reading comp passage that has two different political groups. One is the Congress and one is the League. And one is more moderate and one is more radical. And so they don't use those words moderate and radical. I impose them onto the passage to exaggerate the differences between those two different political groups in order to have a shorthand for them that I can hold in my mind. Because I'm not familiar with the Congress and the League. Those were very niche groups in a certain political climate. They're not like the Democrats and the Republicans where I've heard of them before and I'm familiar with them. And so to make it more relatable, I exaggerate the differences and I make my own shorthand for them.
Okay, that makes sense.
I also look for where the author is expressing their opinion. And I really hold on to that for dear life. I focus on that. The details, the examples, I don't get wrapped up in them. Those are really meant to trip you up. And those you can always go back to when you need to. I just try to walk away with what's the main idea. And the main idea is the author's opinion wherever they articulate it. I use that as my major takeaway from the passage. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.